Good morning, everyone. Welcome back. This is Life in Eastern Sierra. It's a beautiful Thursday morning, March 2nd. And that is the sun. Beautiful bluebird day here in Mammoth Lakes. Temperature is supposed to get to around 40 degrees today. It's about 25 as we speak. Sun is warm. It feels like summertime here. All right, as you can see, the town came through and moved some more snow. We already got plowed out this morning. No snow overnight, thank God. So, let's go start a day. We got to take the daughter to school. We have payroll to do at the restaurant. We have to get fuel. What else do we have to do? Probably dump the trash that's collecting for over the last like 10 to 12 days. Try and go to the dump. Hopefully they're open today. And then we got to do a lot of cleanup in snow. We got to dig out this trailer. We got to work on the deck a little more, and we have to grab the ladder and get on the roof. I don't know if it's going to happen today or tomorrow, but it's a beautiful, warm, sunny day here. If you're coming to Mammoth, don't forget your sunglasses and your sunscreen. Although we do have some weather moving in this weekend. They're calling for another 5 to 8 inches, I think, on Saturday, possibly another foot on Sunday. So if you're coming, be prepared. Make sure you have plenty of fuel, bring a shovel, and make sure you leave extra time to get where you're going. And the highway will most likely be closed again, so be prepared to get stranded here in Mammoth. So, all right, well, let's get today started and see where it takes us. Welcome to the most beautiful dump in the world. Transfer station, but nonetheless, beautiful. All right, let's dump some trash. You get a pretty nice looking view of Mammoth Mountain while you're dumping your trash here in town. Pretty funny. All right, we're back at it. Town just came through with plows again, doing a little cleanup. This time they left a little berm. I think we can handle this one. It's about ankle deep. Fortunately, we lost our poor little tree here that was getting hammered, so I had to finish the job. And then we did some cleanup around the house. Excuse me. We got the trailer dug out as much as possible. Poor little guy, just want to get some weight off it. Got that dug out. And we chipped away at some more snow and ice. Up here, I got the area in the garage as buffed out as possible. I'm going to have to hit that with some rock salt or something because that roof is leaking. Comes right down here and makes a giant ice block. So that's something that needs to be attention for next year. Same thing with this flat roof. Flat roof's a blessing on years like this because I can shoot the snow out and on top. But I need a slanted roof on there. Put a slanted roof on, then we have the problem like everybody else where you have to get up there and physically shovel. So kind of on the fence about doing it. We'll see. This front deck is hanging off. So I might kind of repurpose this deck, maybe get rid of it. That way I can save a little time shoveling. Maybe put a slant roof on this deck instead. I don't know. We'll see what happens. And then we got the stairs cleared off. Chipped away at some ice. You can actually see some pavement, some asphalt there. That's a sight for sore eyes. And then we got our little Honda here. God bless this little thing. It's the best purchase I made yet this year. Totally worth every penny I paid for it. All right, well, beautiful blue bird. You can actually hear the birds chirping. They've been dropping avi bombs all day. Of course, every time I tried to get a recording of them, I wasn't ready. But the whole house was shaking when they were dropping them. Pretty impressive. Scary when you don't live here. but you get used to them. Pretty intense. All right, that corn is still looking pretty gnarly. That's next. All that's going to be tomorrow. Got the ladder set up, all ready to go. And all right, let's get on the deck and do. All right, we are back. So, took care of the Honda. I got a new wing nut to hold this handle, which also holds the whole handlebar together. What else did we do? This one actually fell off as well for the throttle cable. I don't know if you can see that in here. I was able to get another nut on that one. That seems to work. The only thing we haven't solved yet is the fuel leak. It looks like I have a crack in the fuel tank itself because everything's tight. There's no holes in the line. Open it up, looking into the tank, it's pretty much empty. There's actually a little water left in there. I gotta suck that out. You know, water and everything gets trapped in there. See if we can take a look. Gets trapped in there from snow and all that stuff. I can't really tell. And there's some dirt in there as well. This Honda came with the house when I bought it, so I'm not going to complain too much. The previous owner wasn't that mechanically inclined, but this past summer I put a new hydraulic level fluid in there, changed everything out, oil, all that stuff, got her up and running pretty well. And yeah, so we'll figure that another day. I might have to probably just take this tank off or replace it. Regardless, it's a job that's not going to happen right now. If I get a little fuel leakage, so be it. It's not going to catch fire or anything. So it's just a pain. I'm just going to have to add a little here and there, just enough to move some snow, and then we'll tackle that project another day. And by another day, that is this next project, the roof. Let's take a look and see what we're dealing with here. This is going to be tomorrow's project, hopefully. Oh, here we go. Oh, can't really see much. It's actually not too much on there. It's probably like 4 feet because I did have guys come out and shovel the roof earlier. But it's time to do it again. This time I'm going to get there and see what I'm dealing with. And if it's just too much work and I don't have enough time, then we'll bring in a crew to do it. But everybody's pretty busy. The neighbors said they're going to get their roof done this weekend, just in time for the next round of storms coming. But not quite sure where they're going to put the snow. Because yes, there is a house behind here. You can see the chimney right there. This is their garage. Pretty big garage. I'm envious. I assume the guys are going to have to dig it off and put it all right here and over here on that. So that should be interesting and probably another good video. I did have to do some surgery on some trees here, unfortunately. But at any rate, you know, it sucks. Love being in the wilderness, love the trees. But at the same time, not only in the way, but my insurance company is probably going to make me remove most of these trees on the property due to fire danger, which, knock on wood, hopefully we won't have that this summer. But they already gave me grief when I bought the house. So these trees are perhaps to be done. Talk to my neighbor about that. And then we got these trees up here. I had to cut down some branches to make room for some snow. Plus it gets a little sunlight on there. Unfortunately, those two trees are perhaps to be coming down. This one as well. Last winter we had a couple small ones come down. And you can see that tree there. Top of that shattered last year during a windstorm. Landed on my neighbor's fence, crushed all of his fencing. They had to replace. Luckily his dogs weren't out. Nobody got hurt. So that was fun. It landed on a part of his roof too. You can see that tree is dead. That one's got to be down too. And then, yeah. And here's our other neighbor's house. They've been steady trying to dig out, and we just keep getting hit with these storms. There's part of their gable roof. The rest of the roof is up there. But same thing, not really anywhere to put the snow. Do have a propane tank there, that stick sticking up that I'm gonna have to unbury. Fun times. Looks like they're working on the front of the house through there. Yeah. And unfortunately, those trees over there are probably going to come down too this winter or this summer. We'll see.
I don't even think I have that in my budget because I am broke after spending all this money in snow removal at both the house and the business. But on the plus side, it's still a beautiful view. You can see Pier 22 almost. There it is, right there. Yeah, not a bad view. And once we get this deck redone, we'll be living out here in the summertime and spring and fall. All right, well, that's going to do it for today. Tomorrow is the big day for the roof and another video to come. Oh, you can see the gondolas through there. Gondolas. Just went passing by. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. Appreciate it. And until the next video.